Janine Berdin has gone viral and we're going to find out why. Hello, welcome back to another reaction review video with me, Nina Schofield, singer-songwriter, vocal coach and session musician, back to discover some new music, some new vocals, and this time from someone who has just gone extremely viral online on social media, and that is Janine Berdin with her song What If I Miss You for the Rest of My Life. Of course, from Wish 107, my favourite, a place that I watch so many new artists and familiar artists, and I always enjoy these performances. So we're going to dive into the whats, the whys, the whos, what is going on within this performance, what makes it so incredibly special, so much so that it has connected with so many people, and that of course means going into vocal phrasing and breath control and technique and performance, the song, what's going on songwriting wise, all of the good stuff. Are you ready to watch with me? Here we go. Ooh, acoustic guitar.
Wish 107.5.
How could I forget your pretty face?
Nice.
When you go to places, do you think of me? Please think of me.
Wow, let's hear that
when
again.
You go to places, do you think of me? Please think of me.
Wow, really pretty vocal. Think of me. We have that near octave interval movement there, which I think is so interesting. That's the full octave, just shy of that. Think of me. And then the whole tone step down.
A year has passed and I thought I've moved on. I admit you won, now please come back to me. Won't you come back to me?
Okay, interesting with the harmony there, but also the raising in the guitar. Let's just hear that
I
again.
admit you won, now please come back to me.
See how the guitar's raising?
Won't you come back to me?
Kind of a gentle slide on the harmony.
People come and go sometimes. Call me your favorite one last time.
Ooh, I want to hear that word again.
Your favorite one last time.
There's a shimmer in her vocal. There's just a little extra something in that tonality that is so, so pretty. She has one of those voices that I feel like I've heard her forever, but have never. So, you know, this is my first time listening, but she just has one of those timeless sounding vocal tones.
I'll never get to find no
Nice
one
band.
like you.
Oh, I like the rise up there. Bum, 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 bum. Just that rise up, the third, but
You were all I wanted, you were all I need.
Dun, dun, dun.
This is all I'll be.
Oh, again, okay. So you know how I said about the raise up in the guitar? Well, now we've got the bass as an addition here. Just hear how it ties everything together arrangement-wise.
Wanted, you were all I need. This is all I'll be.
Wow.
People come and go sometimes.
See, that phrasing wise is really, really interesting. Let's hear that again.
People come and go sometimes. Call me your favorite one last time, 'cause I
Breath control there.
your favorite
Continuous
one
phrasing.
last time, 'cause
No breath in the middle.
I have swallowed all my pride.
Yeah, and then she's taking those breaths where she needs just to, she's got a lot of raising melodies in this. Going up to the, the B flat 4. Let's just hear that again.
I have swallowed all my
Oh, and there. Oh, man. And the B. So we have the B flat and the B4.
pride. Accepted
well. So the cry, oh, you can really feel that technique coming through. Okay, and dynamically there, because we were at that kind of mezzo forte and we've come all the way down to mezzo piano to piano.
Where do I go from here?
Okay, I'm glad I said mezzo forte because I could tell there was more to her dynamic range, but I feel we are about to kick it up again. Wait, that again. That is amazing. Wow. Up to that F5, what I love about really talented vocalists like Janine is when they access higher parts of their vocal register, but they make it sound like it's not that high. But that is a high note, okay? I know it's not the highest of all time, but the F5 is a high note to access within the female range. And to get there and to just kind of surround it with technique that makes it just sound so effortless, I fully respect that. Wait, the cracks in her vocal. Yeah, wow. Okay, wait, that phrase again. That was amazing. Squeak cries. Yeah, okay, and now we've raised up to this forte vocal, so the louder, more impactful vocal, but it just feels like it has a presence. That's where tonality and technique and charisma and stage presence all come together into one package. I wait for your return. I only want you to be mine, and not a lesson learned. And I will wait. And you can see in her physicality how this song is just pouring out of her. Until this city burns, I will wait and wait and wait and live on what we learn. That again. Wait and wait and wait and live on what we learn. That's a great moment for us to really hear this squeaky, cryy, everything technique-wise being exposed. Up to that E flat 5, so much going on within her one note. She has a great grasp on her voice and what she can do with it. There's layers within that voice. Wow.
How could I forget your pretty face when you go to places? Do you think of me?
Wow, 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 wow. Wait, I want to hear that again.
Do you think of me?
The little vibrato.
Please think of
Phrasing.
me.
Wish exclusive on Wish.
What a chord to end on.
175.
Wow, I am entirely unsurprised that has gone viral because Janine took us on a dynamic journey and also introduced the technique in her vocal to us just at the right point in that dynamic journey. And it's things like that that then grab the audience and pull them in. And, you know, that's what sells not just a performance, but a whole career to people. People will buy into Janine purely from that one vocal. You know, let me hear the rest of the record, please. That's that kind of voice. Incredible. Just the engineering in that vocal. It's like she's got a voice from lifetimes ago. I don't know how else to express it, but there's obviously more to Janine's vocal as well. I can tell that that's, again, just the precipice of what there could be. Does Janine scream, sing? Does she do any of that kind of stuff? I don't know, I'm interested. Oh, hitting my piano. Yeah, but the song's beautiful as well. I think that because she was emotionally invested in the song, and you could see that emotional toll that it took on her to sing it, that brings you into her world as well. But she has beautiful vocals, not just expressive vocals, but beautiful vocals. Her tone at the start and at the end there, really, really pretty. So there's a prettiness and then there's an edge to her vocal as well. So she's got the best of both worlds, essentially. I'm interested to see more. I very much am. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments box down below. What did you think when you first heard that vocal and that song? And what else should I be listening to? If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit that subscribe button, become part of our family here. Find me over on Patreon for more content. Join for free. Choose a tier at any time. I'll see you there, and I'll see you on another video here on YouTube very, very soon. Have a great rest of your day. Love you. Bye.